Everyone, it's that time of year to think about goals again. And I'm not sure if I can do this in a fast way, so this might be a long video. There will be timestamps in the description. So, life goals. Let's start with life goals. Reading goals will be in a separate video. Life goals, I made some for 2020. I was very ambitious. I recently found the list and I had to laugh. Like for most people, my 2020 goals were completely destroyed by the pandemic. But it also helped me rethink and readjust what I want to do for 2021, or in general, in a lot of parts and sections of my life. That sounds very weird. Anyways, so I made a few sub goals for different sections of my life, and let's start with work, because I think the way work goes will affect all the other goals. What I mean by that is that my contract ends next year. If you don't know, I'm currently working a more or less standard 9-to-5 office job at the university. I took this job after a long time of unemployment and job insecurity, and I was very happy to get it because I hope that it will be economically safe. And it turned out it's pandemic safe, which is good because I still have had the job the whole time throughout the pandemic. And that is a good part. Now, I have struggled with the 9-to-5 office system since the beginning, and I was just getting a little bit better at it when the pandemic hit and I was stuck working from home a lot. And by now it's every other day, work from home, work at the office. My job is not completely doable from home, so it's not that easy to work from home. And throughout the year, the pandemic destroyed quite a few of the things that I like about my job, and it highlighted things that I don't like about my job, which makes me not happy with my job. So it's basically, I'm grateful for having financial security and having a job, but I'm not completely happy with the job I have. And then in 2021, my contract ends. So officially my contract ends by the end of May. My boss wants to keep me, and she also has assurances from the university that they will manage to do that. But with the pandemic costing so much extra money, there's no money right now. So it might be that there will not be an extension. So if I get an extension for my contract, I will sign it no matter what, even if it doesn't make me really happy. I don't think that by June the job market will have recovered completely and that there will be other attractive and more suitable jobs available, which leaves the question, what is a more suitable job for me? I have no idea what I want to do. The things that I did before were on the not so well paid and definitely not financially secure or safe. So I wanted to change from that into a more well-paid and safe situation, which I managed to do, but I don't really know where I want to go. I don't know what I want to do. And this extension of my contract would give me a little bit more time to find out and calm down and settle down after the pandemic with not being stressed out all the time. So this is going to affect how my year goes. Either I have a job or I will have to find a job, which then will be my first goal, to not panic because I am stocking up on finances and I will get unemployment money that will be high enough to pay for my bills. And my savings can take care of the rest for a while. So there's no need to panic. But I know I will panic, so yeah. Let's move on to health and wellness, because as you can already imagine, my mental health will not be the best if I don't have a job. I will start to panic probably in January, February, looking for a job. So the goal will be, as I've been trying to do right now the whole time, to be resilient, have a lot of energy, and be less tired. I'm not doing so well on the less tired part, but my exercise routine, the morning exercise, the general get out of bed and do something is helping. So I want to keep that up. If you don't know, I have a morning exercise routine that includes Mondays and Wednesdays cycling. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays I go running. On Fridays, I'm currently trying to do yoga, but I have issues with yoga. I just don't like it. No matter what I do, I just don't like it. But maybe Fridays will be a rest day. Who knows? And Sundays, I'm doing a workout video currently as gyms are closed. I would love to go back to gym classes, but let's be honest, I don't see that happening anytime soon. either. So when it comes to the exercise goals, I would like to increase what I'm doing. Currently, I'm cycling 30 minutes because it's a good time frame to fit into the day. And I don't think I can up that time, definitely not in winter, but also with the job. Usually half an hour is a good time frame for exercise that I can fit in before I have to leave for work. If work falls away and I don't have to be somewhere by 9 o'clock, I would like to extend the time to 45 minutes. If work changes completely and I have to be somewhere earlier, which will be hell for me, but then I don't know what to do anyways. So the goal is to keep up the cycling twice a week and maybe increase to 45 minutes instead of 30 minutes. Running is the most ambitious goal I have for next year. I'm currently running 5 kilometers on Tuesdays, 7 on Thursdays, and I'm aiming for 10 or more on Saturdays. And I would like to increase that, preferably to 10 kilometers on every run. But let's be honest, that takes too much time if I have to be at an office at 9 o'clock. I will not be able to manage that, especially since I'm running very, very slow right now. But I would like to focus on distance goals for the year. By June, I would like to be able to run a half marathon distance. I don't want to run a competition because I don't think I will be comfortable running in a group of people, but I would like to run the distance of a half marathon in June, July. And by September or in September, I would love to run the distance of a marathon at least once. So that's my ambitious distance goal. I really would love to do that next year. I also would love to increase the pace I'm running at. Currently, I have started to watch and monitor my heart rate more. So I don't know why, but running really increases my heart rate fast and it doesn't bother me or my running that much. But I don't think it is helpful and I'm not sure if it's healthy, to be honest. So I've been trying for a few weeks to keep my heart rate below 160, which has reduced my speed even more. So currently I'm running at about a little bit under 8 minutes per kilometer. And I would love to reach a pace of 6 minutes per kilometer. That's my dream pace. Let's be real here. But realistically, I think 7 minutes per kilometer. So if I could get there, I would be happy. And then the distance of a half marathon in the beginning of a summer and the marathon distance at the end of summer. That's the running goals. Ambitious, I know. When it comes to the Sunday workouts, I've been doing a lot of YouTube workouts this year due to pandemic reasons, and I kind of enjoy them, but the motivation is hard sometimes. And I would love to keep that up and maybe expand the time as well. Currently, I can make myself do half an hour videos, and I would love to get back to an hour of a workout that's more strength related and doing some muscle things. Yeah, I don't like strength training in general, so that's why I need a gym with a class and a trainer to tell me to do it and to force me. That's the only time where peer pressure works for me. Of course, health and wellness is not only related to exercise. I would also pick up meditation again. I haven't had a proper meditation routine or practice since the pandemic started, and I would like to find a time in my day or a way to include it in my life again on a more regular basis. So preferably daily, but I don't know when and how. So we'll see about that. But I think increasing my meditation time and building a routine there again is a good goal to have. When it comes to other health or wellness goals, there would be food. I have food issues. I eat a lot of chocolate. Everything else I eat is perfectly healthy, but I don't like cooking. I had to cook so much this year. So preferably, I can go out and get healthy food. But if I don't have a job, I don't have the money to go out for food all the time. And then I have to cook more. I really don't know how to get a grip on that. So in general, cooking proper food and eating better, whatever that means, is a goal that I think would support all the other health and wellness goals I have. But I really don't know how to do that because I don't like cooking and I can't go out for food, especially if I don't have a job anymore in summer. So you see how the work situation is really affecting other goals I have, because whatever goal I make right now might be completely obsolete if I don't have a job, or if I have the job. Life is complicated. Let's move on to some happier topics. Clothes. Remember that I said in the beginning of 2020 that I wanted to dress more intentionally to feel well. With this job, I started the habit of just being dressed, but not really caring about it that much, and also not caring about clothes enough to really buy nice things. I don't really care about clothes that much in general, but I used to dress in a more flashy and colorful way, but it didn't feel appropriate for the office. So I thought I would like to change that again in 2020. Of course, that didn't happen because I was stuck most of the time at home wearing pajamas or sweatpants. Kind of like that. So I was looking at my wardrobe and the clothes I have, and I noticed that most of the things are really, really old. And that's because those are the things I still like to wear. I've bought a lot of flashy clothes in between that I've gone through a phase of enjoying, but then giving away because I didn't like them anymore. So actually having this year to think about how I want to dress and what kind of clothes I want to invest in, I decided I want to invest into a more minimalist wardrobe, meaning I want to have basics more, not in different colors so much, but just go for the black, white, and dark blue themes. Those are the clothes and colors that mostly stay in my wardrobe. So I want to exchange whatever clothes I have when they break in a more sustainable way, and then find a company or a type of long sleeve shirt, for example, that I can just go and replace. And then I have maybe 5 of the long sleeve shirts at one point in time where I'm happy to wear that. And I don't care if it's the same thing every day. And same for t-shirts or tank tops, blouses, things like that. I want to create a wardrobe that has the opportunity or gives me the option to wear more or less an outfit that I like, and then different outfits on various days, but that look in a way that I like to dress. And that sounds very vague, but I do have ideas of what I want. Wardrobe, not buy anything just because it's flashy, but try to create outfits that are interchangeable or combinable and make me feel good. Still wanting to feel good when I dress and not just in pajamas. The last section I want to make goals for are social media. The goals might sound vague, but we need to backtrack a little bit. Back in 2006, 2007, I had a private and a work-related major events, and they affected how I behaved in many ways. I kind of decided I don't want to fake happy all the time anymore, and I want to be honest, because being friendly and nice didn't serve me well. So I changed how I talked and how I interacted with people. And pretty fast and pretty soon, my circle of friends or the surrounding conveyed to me that they don't care if I don't feel good, that they find it exhausting if I mention that. And then social media came around in the form of Facebook. And I discovered that oftentimes I just want someone to listen and to say something. But with social media, I could spread the burden out on my friends. So I didn't have just one friend to go to when I was feeling sad, but I could use social media for that. And I did that. And I've never made a secret out of that, that was the purpose I used social media for in the beginning. I then created the YouTube channel and all the social media exploded and other things. And I discovered in the beginning of 2020 that I have spread myself rather thin on various platforms that I wasn't using anymore. So during the first lockdown, March, April, I decided to go through all the social media I have and delete a lot of the platforms. I have deleted all my Facebook posts, all the old ones, everything basically. I kept the account because I have contact through a few people that in my life, mostly through Facebook only, but I haven't posted on there anything personal other than promoting videos or sharing what I post on Instagram since April. Yeah, probably. I did something similar with Twitter. I deleted all the old posts and years of it. And I like that. I've been deleting on a regular basis older posts, and I don't mind. And I find that very interesting. So usually on my Twitter account, the most posts are not older than 2 months. And in the beginning, I was a little bit wary about that, if I would like that, how that would feel, but I have decreased the time of how long my posts are available over the year. And currently I try to delete old posts in the beginning of the month. It's like a monthly cleanup. When I was doing that, I discovered, in connection with how my real life interactions went this year and the year before, and in general, in recent years, the feedback I got from people I know and call friends, and from other people that you talk to about things, that I have discovered people may say that we don't like that we only use the social media as our highlight reel. And I never wanted my social media to be just a highlight reel of my life, but a representation of what I am. And that includes not feeling well sometimes and thinking about things and saying stupid things. We all say stupid things on the internet, let's be honest. And also just be me and not have to edit everything. But it turns out nobody wants to do that in real life. They just like to talk about that and pretend that we want that. And maybe we reward someone who's very famous for doing that. But in real life, friends don't like it. And I have decided for myself that I want to, instead of spreading myself thin on the internet and in my private life, to just go back inside. What I mean by that is I don't want to talk about everything that goes through my mind anymore and tweet about thoughts that I have. I will still be tweeting, let's be honest. I like chatting and interacting with the people on Twitter that I follow, and I like that we are that kind of friend that we have conversations. And I like to have conversations with people. But I have noticed for myself that, especially in this Groundhog Year day life that we're having, where every day feels the same, that my interactions and communications have become repetitive. For me even. Maybe they have been repetitive for other people for a longer while, but then again, everybody's repetitive and we all say the same things because we keep having the same thoughts and situations in life that bother us. But I'm rambling and being distracted. You see, this is very difficult to put down into something that is a feasible goal. But what I'm trying to say is that I have been hurt, which led to me spreading myself thin and trying to take the burden and being less of a pain in my friend's life, which turned out to be a pain in everyone's life, apparently, and friends leaving anyways, blaming me for being me in a lot of ways. And it's not only happened this year, that's been happening for years. And then the camera stopped recording mid-sentence. Anyways, what I was saying, I got myself into this situation due to circumstances, and now I think I need to try to get back out of this situation. Faking happy apparently works and nobody cares how you feel. This is exaggerated, but I get that portrayed in a lot of ways. There's quite an ambiguity when people complain. People allow themselves to complain, but they don't want to hear other people complain. So yeah, I don't know how to fix that. So the goal with social media is to try to be less repetitive and complain about not sleeping well all the time, because I will never sleep well. You may attack me on Twitter and tell me when I do that, but I don't know if I can stop. So yeah, I'll make another video about YouTube goals and channel goals, because this one is forever already, and I actually do have some nice ideas for my channel. So life goals, I all depend on work, how that goes. Then I want to stay energized, less tired, and run a half marathon and a marathon for myself. Increase the exercise time, increase the eating habits and cooking habits and maybe find new things to do. I get bored with food a lot. I actually don't like thinking about food as much as I do. But what else to think about? It's a pandemic. Rambling again. Sorry. Clothes. Create a minimalist wardrobe with a few set of outfits that I like and not go randomly shopping, but just go replace things when I need them. I've never gone randomly shopping, let's be serious here. And the last one for social media is to try and be less open and let everyone know how I'm feeling all the time. I will not stop being on Twitter and being myself. I will not allow people to take that away from me. But maybe in life I will be a lot less open. I don't know where I'm going. Let me know in comments if you have made life goals for yourself. How are your life goals? What do you want to achieve? Can be something big and huge or something small and tiny. Sometimes something small and tiny is the hardest change with the most effect. Remember when I started walking every day? That was a tiny change with a huge effect on my audiobook consumption and also my well-being consumption. And I, of course, want to keep doing that, but that's not a new goal. That is a habit right now. I like that habit. So let's talk about goals and life, and I hope 2021 will be better and not ruin all the goals we make again. Thank you all for watching. If you stayed actually this long, this must be long and rambly. I am so sorry. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.